love one of the Badlands. Somewhere doing Colorado of the championships, and Colorado, the fourth tournament. And, it's either gonna be the construction area with bullshit and fucking, or it's going to be the Winterland level. And if anyone lives in Colorado, you know the answer to that. Seriously. In fact, if you even exist in real life, you already know the answer to this. All of you puppets out there just don't understand. You're about to find out. Because with our car with no changes to outside the paint job, we are now going to begin the first track of Colorado.
Welcome to the cool blue frozen lands of the Colorado Mountain Championship Series. From the heart of the open cast mining operation, you're straight off the line into a quick left. Past the frozen river, into a tunnel straight through the mountain rock. Then, it's a tight 180 round the new mine works. With a fast loop back to the final bridge and power on to the finish line.
This is going to be a really good championship when the guy that's announcing all this shit just takes like 10 seconds to actually start announcing the fucking level. But let's not worry about that right now. Let's worry about the fact that we are going to be doing some really shitty fucking turns. Especially with the controls of this game. They're pretty shitty turns. It's going to be a bit of a difficult track to get through, really. And all the formations of it are already pretty difficult to get through. But now we have to get through it with the CPU acting random on if they're going to be hard as fuck or easy as fuck. So, having to guess that and try to get through this shit isn't going to be easy. Especially since our car will always slide no matter what. Because if we try to turn normally, we have to slow down like fuck, and they're not going to do that, and we're going to lose. So, but yeah, it's the same shit as always. But again, you get CPU, who are very far back right now, and you also get an announcer that starts off every freaking track talking like he's fucking trying to make this all exciting and shit. When in reality, it's just the shit you've already done and beat the clock if you did that already. And if you didn't, then you missed out on a few cars which nobody cares about, because you probably only did the championship, and to you, that's the entire game. Like, the Extreme Off-Road, like, that's new shit compared to this, but it's tutorial shit. You don't care about it, and doesn't apply to the actual game anyway, so why should you care? And Beat the Clock is just championship, only randomized on which level you're going for, and you're just beating a clock. You're not versing a fucking CPU, you're just fighting against the clock if it continues to go through with it. And if you even once try to find a shortcut, you get fucking penalized for it, and you lose. Basically, this entire fucking game isn't exactly good. It's kind of shit, to be honest. Again, there are some good things about this, but its major problem is that it's boring as all shit and wholly uninteresting after, like, the first 4 parts of this Let's Play, really. After that, you don't give a shit. Like, by the time you get to the final part of Beat the Clock, the extreme fucking one, where you get to go and, like, do the hardest of them, all the way to the championships right now, you don't give a fuck. It's the most boring fucking Let's Play ever now, because this shit is just bad. And there's nothing to talk about, too. You've seen this already. What else can I say? You got Clark, Cook, and Taylor, and, they're fucking shit. But you already know that. You already know the CPU is a bunch of fuck. And you already know they're not gonna win. You already know I'm gonna win. You already know I'm gonna get first in every fucking race, so Why am I even bothering trying to put some suspense into this? Let's just get to the second track already.
Colorado Round 2. This is a high-speed sprint through the rocky Colorado mountains. Away from the start, and you're straight into the abandoned mine works. Hammer down and bite hard into the tunnel floor till you hit the ice again. Through the mining operation, and it's a short dash through a tight right and onto the finish line.
How much do you think they paid for this announcer to make all these fucking lines? Seriously, like, this is just bad. Also, how much do you think they paid DeWolfie? You know, that motherfucker whose songs are so tightly compact in a goddamn copyright spiral that I'm gonna get fucked for every single one of these parts. Which makes no sense because 3 or 4 parts ago I didn't get fucked. It's only now I'm starting to get fucked by DeWolfie. And it doesn't make any sense because YouTube's little copyright system is retarded. It never fucking works correctly, and it cherry picks the songs. If the Wolfie actually had any fucking sense, he would take all these videos down because, well, they all have his songs. And the game is so gloriously shit that I would be surprised, because that means he's trying to protect his songs in a shit game like this, where it's basically bargain bin, and people don't like it. People barely play it. There's barely any videos of this fucking game, really. So, when you really think about it, if it wasn't for this game, you people probably wouldn't even know who the fuck DeWolfie is. I didn't know who he was until I started getting copyrighted fucked by this guy. But, I bet you anything, there are still bits of the song strewn still onto those fucking videos where the copyright gets rid of it. There are still those song bits still in it, I bet you anything, because the system is that fucking broken. The way the goddamn YouTube removes the song is so shit, it's still gonna be there. Like, it's so fucking terrible, man. But hey, we did round 2, and the CPU was keeping up with me, but then again, it was a short fucking track, so who cares? So, that was round 2. So what's round 3, huh? Oh look, he got 10 points. Whoop-de shit, I got 10 points last time, dickhead. I now have 20. You're nothing. Fuck off. Next goddamn round.
Colorado Round 3. The modern mine workings are the start for this hard, fast circuit. A left bend, and you are heading for the underground lake. Then you're out of the cavern and straight on past the hotels and lodges in the ski resort. Then it's a short stretch before the bend into the old mine village. Get traction for the swing round the new mine excavations before heading for the bridge. Then it's onto the other bridge back across the river, then it's foot hard down to the finish line.
You notice how he puts all this detail into the majority of this track, except for the cave, which is the only fucking part of this track that anyone's gonna care about. It's the only good part of this fucking track that's unique, and he just fucking makes one mention of it, no detail on it, and skips it. Everything else, like you see in almost every other part of this fucking track bullshit of every variation, he puts so much detail into that and makes that look cool. But the underground cave waterfall area? Oh, fuck that. Like, what else can I say at this point? What the fuck else can I even bring up at this point? You already know the CPU is shit. You already know the announcer is just the most batshit stupid motherfucker ever. with all this shit he's saying that's not even true at all, outside of the fact that he's actually telling you where the fuck to go on the track, which the game already tells us from the goddamn arrows and shit. And you've already seen these tracks. Like, this is the second time you've seen this one right now. There's nothing new. And I've always talked about the fucking music. I talk about how some of the music is okay and some of it's not. And the majority of it is from DeWolfie, which you already know this motherfucker's knocking my ass over every goddamn time I upload a fucking part now. And you already know that the next part is gonna be the final part too. There's not much left of this game. Like, next part is gonna be the last championship in New York, and that's it. I show off the fucking tracks, I beat the championship, I show up the credits, and that's it. Our Badlands is done, and everyone forgets about it because it's a fucking nobody Let's Play and nobody fucking game. It's so terrible. No one can make this fucking game entertaining. No one. You can maybe succeed in like the first 3 or 4 parts like I did, but after that, you've got nothing. It sucks the shit out of you. I have gotten comments of people wanting to skip this Let's Play because this game is so boring to watch. And to be honest, just making this commentary right now, watching my own recording of this, even I'm getting fucking bored now. I was getting fucking bored when I was, fucking playing this. Like, seriously. You really think there was anything special going on in this fucking game and its development? There wasn't. Anyway, I won this one. No surprise there. I'm just gonna stop talking until we get to round 4, because seriously, I've got nothing else. Fuck this fucking track. Seriously.
This long, breakneck speed track has awesome pace and not much to get in your way. Start at the cavern mouth, then follow the underground lake till you reach daylight. Then it's a long right-hander up to the frozen riverbed, then under the first low bridge, then the higher bridge. Then swing round right into the center of the ski resort. Then it's a straight run into the last bend, then power through the finish line.
It gets fucking worse when not only do you see that the game is trying to load, the track it's already fucking loaded a whole bunch of damn times from fucking just showing off the place. The track is already made, but for some reason, it can't load that far in. But not only that, but even when it's already loaded everything, and even when it's all fucking there, you see how the trees just flickered and fucked off like that, and then came back into view at that one point in that little cutscene? Did they even fucking playtest this? Did they even go through this fucking game and notice how bad the controls are, how stupid the CPU is, and just how fucked the whole game is? Like, they didn't think about it, did they? They did not think about the fact that maybe the DualSense might be a problem. Maybe the fact the game is such a problem loading the fucking tracks in the first place, even when you're driving, could be a major problem for us. Could possibly fuck our chance of getting this goddamn game selling well. Who knows? They didn't think about this, did they? Look, that fucking mountain just flipped into existence right fucking there for no goddamn reason. Ah! They didn't figure this, did they? They didn't fucking think. They didn't fucking think at all. They didn't think. They didn't try. They didn't fucking playtest this. They didn't fix any of this shit. Oh no, I hit a fucking wall. I'm getting angry again at this fucking game. You know what the worst part is? We're nearing the end. I got angry at fucking beat that much sooner. Seriously, this is just terrible. And we still have one more part left. How we still have like fucking 7 more minutes of this fucking part already. I got nothing else to say. I'm getting bored out of my fucking mind as well as you. This music isn't keeping me entertained. The game isn't keeping me entertained. The CPU is shit. Way too shit to catch up to me right now. Look at this. I'm already... Fuck! And they keep throwing short tracks at me because I feel like they know that they don't have no fucking clue what they're doing, and they're just making short tracks just to get it over with. I don't fucking care anymore. I just want to make sure they have some shit to put in the game, and they just throw it right in without ever fucking thinking of the whole repercussions of the whole fucking thing. They don't give a shit. They just want the game to sell and get some money from it. Fuck you, Phoenix, man. Fuck these motherfuckers. Oh, look! I've won! 40 points! Huzzah! Get to the 5th fucking track already so I can end this fucking part already. God damn it.
Colorado Round 5 is a short track, but with some very tricky corners. Start at the end of the bridge and quickly past the excavations, and you're into the tunnel. Get as much grip as possible. You'll need it for this underground lake cavern. Exit. Then it's a hard right to the modern mine area. Over the first bridge, and it's a long, fast bend to reach the next one. A great opportunity to make up lost ground. Then it's pedal to the metal for the finish line.
Guys.
3.
This is actually a new track. In fact, I'm going to say it right now. This is the last new track we haven't seen yet. And you know what sucks? Even the announcer has no heart for this fucking track. He just outright tells you it's a short fucking track. Even though the majority of this championship has been short tracks. You know what the worst part is? You've already seen the majority of this fucking track already. Hell, you've seen it all. There's like fucking barely anything new in this track. It's just a new formation you haven't seen yet. But all the set pieces, you've already seen them. There's nothing new, nothing special, nothing surprising. You literally get the same shit. The only thing to be surprised about? Trying to get through this fucking whole area when you got this little bit of an edge here that makes you jump into the roof. What else can I say at this point? What the fuck else can I say? And it's 5 laps, by the way. Always 5 laps at the end. We already know what we're going to be unlocking by the end of this. We already know what our reward is with the end of this part. It's going to be New York, and it's going to be a new fucking car. It's always been like this. The last 2 or 3 fucking things always gets us a new car. It's never changed. I've got nothing. I seriously have nothing. Like, this little area here isn't really that new. And honestly, a lot of this could have been interesting I could have had a lot to say about this track because I don't hate this track. I think this track is actually fine, but we've already seen everything. Nothing about this is interesting anymore. Nothing about Colorado is interesting anymore. Like, there's still shit in Peru that we haven't fucking seen yet. And I don't even want to go back to Peru. We're done with that. We're done with the 3 main locations of this fucking game back in these championships. We're now doing the 4th one, Colorado, and this will be the last time we ever see the fucking track ever again. This will be the last time we ever see Colorado. And next part, it's gonna be the final part, which means I gotta talk about New York, and how great of a fucking place that is, and how fucking great the tracks there are, and how the CPU is shit there, and how our award is going to be a car we'll never fucking drive, because you've already beaten the fucking game. What else is left after this? A time trial with no fucking times to beat because they didn't fucking set any? Like, who else is gonna play this fucking game? No one. No one's gonna play this. None of my friends are gonna play this. And I don't see this appearing on the fucking PS2 to PS4 thing anytime soon. So, who fucking cares? This is an outright bargain bin game that barely anyone's fucking heard of or played of. Barely anyone fucking cares about this damn piece of shit. And really, the only reason why you even know about this game now is because I did this Let's Play. And you're not gonna play it. You're not gonna play it because I already gave you everything. There's nothing else to see. This game is shit. And look, I've done it. I've been in the championship, which means I get New York. Here it is, New York.
New York.
Whoop-de shit. And that's not all. We got a new Humvee.
Congratulations, you've unlocked a new Hummer.
A H3 base. It looks so fucking bland. Look at this. That's nothing. That's boring. Just like this fucking game. Anyway, that's it for this part. Next time we're doing New York, which means this is going to be the last time I ever play this fucking game ever again. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.